Hey guys, my name's Tristan Life here, and here today is my Crusadia Orcust deck profile. We have your 3 Maximus, we have your 3 Arborias, your 3 Draco, your 3 Reclusia, your 2 Leonis. The only reason we're in 2 because of space constraints. Now for your Dragon package, you have your 1 Destrudo, your 1 Levianeer, your 1 Red Eyes, your 2 Whites, your 3 Blacks. You can cut this down to 2-1 if you want, but this is just like this. Just because of the Orcusts, since they're all darks, just in case you need, in case you get them to the graveyard some type of way, or your opponent card destructions you, this will still be live going first, or going into your first turn, obviously. But I could still see you cutting this down to two black dragons, 1 white dragon, if you want to add in the last Leonis or another card that you don't see 2 of. Now we have the 1 Orcust Knightmare. You could up this to 2 by dropping 1 of the white dragons down to 1. And then add Leonis by dropping the black dragon down to 2. So it'll be 2-1, this will be 2. But then it's a lot more bricky. But then again, as long as you eat your 2 monsters, you'll still be able to end with your Orcust combo. We have 1 Harp Horror, your 1 Cymbal Skeleton. And that's it for the Orcust lineup. Now for your Fog Blades, you have these 2 to get out your Fog Blades with the Rusty Bardiche. Now just for some added utility, we have your 3 Thunder Dragons. Which, if you don't like the Thunder Dragon package, or again, Colossus out, these can be your 3 Called by the Graves. But like I said, you don't need Called by the Grave in this deck. So that's just that if you draw into it. And just because it's +1s, it's Saryuja fodder to put back if you go into your full combo. Because then you just put 1 back, search it right back out. And instead of putting back 3 cards, you're really putting back 2. You have your Words Legacy Guardragon. You have your Succession. You have your Reinforcing the Army. You have your Babel. Which, Babel could be cut. But that will only be cut if you run the Dingarasu in your X deck, which there is space for, and I'll show you what you can cut in the X deck for that. But if you don't run the Dingarasu, I don't run it. I'm just running it right now just to see how you draw into it, if it comes up enough. Because I always like to get the Crescendo with the Galatea. Just add another form of negation, just to secure your first turn. But if you run Dingarasu, run this. If not, then don't run this. Now you have your Monster Born, your Twin Twister. And that's it for your spells. Now for your traps, you have the 1 Crescendo, your 1 Imperial Order, and then your 2 Fog Blades. Now you could up Fog Blades to 3, because if you go into Saryuja draws, and then if you draw these things first turn, they're not really dead draws because you can always set them. It's just stun your opponent. But most times you always draw into at least 1, if not both of them, with both of your Saryuja draws when you draw 8 cards. So I could see you upping this to 2. I mean, up into 3. Okay, and now let's go into our extra deck. We have your 1 Magius, your 1 Spatha, 1 Triple Burst, the Guardragon package. That's 1 of each, Argupain, Pitsy, and Elpy, your 2 Saryujas, which you could drop this to 1 if you want to put in the Dingarasu. I don't recommend it, but I'm going to show you another card you can drop for it. Your Rusty, just to get your Fog Blades out. If you don't like the Thunder Dragon package, you can drop this for Dingarasu. This will be a nice Dingarasu substitute right here. Your Argupain target, which can be this, Hot Red, Borosaur, whichever dragon you like, King Dragoon. I recommend you running that. Your F.A Dawn Dragster, which if you want to take this out for Dingarasu, I would drop the Destrudo from the extra deck, because that's most just for getting this out, since you don't run the board load Savage in this deck. You have your Nightmare just to go into your Mermaid. Here's your Mermaid. I don't have one. I sold it. And then this is your Galatea. And that's it for your X deck. Now for your side deck. You run the 1 Equimax just because we go for the OTK to go in second. Your Scarlet just has your Argupain target for time. So you can blow up your field and your opponent takes 500 for each one. Your 2 Prankatops just for spot removal and just for a body on field. And then also helps you because if you have your press down wrestler right here, if you have your Kaiju right here and you have another Kaiju on their side of the field, with your Equimax, then he pretty much gonna one-shot him right, just like that. As always, make sure you put your Kaiju on your opponent's side of the field where it needs to go. Be mindful of that. So you run your Kaiju package, your 4 Kaijus with your 2 Slumbers, which really works well for Mystic Mind too, because then you just blow up your entire field if you go on first, or if they force you to go first. Then you just get each other both Kaijus, and then you just do that to kill the Mystery Mind. Or you do that when you have enough spell, or you do that when you draw into these two. Just to make sure they try to metaverse it, you're still going to OTK that turn. And then you also run 3 Riper Boots, just for going to stack, just to make sure you don't get permanents and you don't get stopped. So you pretty much decide out all the Orcus and the Thunder Dragon lineup, and you just go OTK move.